Hello, I'm Josiah Elmore, and welcome in to 90.9 The Light, our first ever live draft show. We've got a lot of talking heads in here tonight. We've got even more in a flash studio. We've got the draft board pulled up. We have hours and hours of analysis loaded and ready to go for you good people. Scout, start with our number one player on the board, Mr. Aiden Hutchinson.
He comes firing off the edge real fast. He'll beat you up on the offensive line, and he's really strong when he comes off the edge with one hand. So,
as we go on to number two, Zach Wheeler has his analysis of Trayvon Walker, the defensive end out of Georgia.
Yeah, Trayvon's a savvy pass rusher that has all the tools needed to be great. He's not as quick as we want him to be, but he could improve the technical side of his game and be very good.
Ethan Richmond has the safety out of Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton.
Hamilton, he's a generational player, and he can play the nickel spot for just about any team in the NFL.
Joey has the rundown on Ikem Ekwonu.
Ikem Ekwonu, arguably the best offensive tackle in this draft. This guy is very violent, very good run blocker, very good pass blocker. He'll be around a lot of years.
Here we go.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker.
Wow.
There it is.
Georgia.
He's just a guy that can disrupt the run game. I mean, he's a disruptor overall in that D-line, and I think Jacksonville, they're trying to get back to that defense with Calais Campbell and Miles Jack, so I think that's a good pick.
Well, I'll just be totally honest, Josiah. There's a reason the Jacksonville Jaguars pick first every year, and this is a part of the reason why. Trayvon Walker was not worthy of the first overall pick. He is going to get a lot more attention now than he did on that former Georgia defense that had all-stars, all-Americans, first-round picks all over the place. I'm sorry, I do not like this move.
Now, Josh, I would actually have to agree with you just because
Let's go. I convinced you, brother. I convinced you.
Just because I feel like that Trayvon Walker has a lot of potential, but
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Derek Stingley Jr.
Wow. Okay, so Derek Stingley Jr., the corner from LSU who was monumental in their 2019. We are now joined by Mr. Jamie Hall. Jamie is actually at the draft right now. Jamie, what's the environment like up there?
It's chaos. It's organized chaos, but it's chaos. It's just a cool setup that they got here. They actually have basically two different areas where people have kind of accumulated. They've got a red carpet area near the Bellagio on the lake, right in front of the fountains, and they're doing some pretty cool light shows. They're going to be doing a drone show where it does the team's mascot, the logos up on the drone. It's gonna be pretty spectacular once it gets dark later tonight. But you got a big group of people that were there for the red carpet. I'd say there was 50 or 100,000 people that were there for that. And then here at Draft Central, where the stage is and where the commissioner is, I can't even guess how many. There's got to be 500,000 people between the two locations. It's just.
Right. Scout, are you happy with the pick?
I'm extremely happy. I'm happy as a Panthers fan, and I'm happy as a fan of the Wolfpack in North Carolina State. Ekwonu is clearly the best offensive lineman in this draft. He's very mobile. We just saw his highlight tape right there, bulldozing over people, being the most mobile offensive lineman in the draft. I thought he could have gone number one.
Did he break his ankle?
I've never been
still recovering from that.
Okay.
He actually kind of looked like he was limping.
Yeah, he did. That scares me.
Plus, I've never been high on Pac-12 football. I mean
that's completely valid. It's a different game out there. It's basketball on grass.
Guys, this is my team that drafted him. Come on now, guys.
Let's not jump
Did
on
Scout
Ethan.
warn you beforehand?
That's true. That is very true.
Well, here's our first trivia question off the board. We've got some trivia questions dialed up for you guys all night long. It's about the original NFL draft. All the way back in the 1930s. 1936.
We got some time as Seattle's on the clock.
Yeah, Seattle's on the clock. Which 8 current teams took part in the original 1936 draft?
Salivating over Malik Willis. I'm not even joking.
That's a word.
I'm not joking. The man
He loved him. When I talked to him, he said he's everything that we could dream of as an NFL quarterback. If he falls to us, chances are we could get him. But
they're trading up for a quarterback.
No,
yes.
they're not. No,
and they're not only just trading up for a quarterback, they're trading up for Malik Willis.
No, they're not. They can't. Jameis Winston can start day one. He hasn't had a chance to play.
Which is exactly why they do not need to draft Kenny Pickett. You do not jump up this many.
I don't think they want
spots.
either of them. They don't want either of them. I'm sorry, but I think
Detroit has traded up to 12, and they just showed a scene of Mr. Malik Willis. He wasn't there. The red chair was empty. Malik is no longer in the green room with his family. Could he have gone to the bathroom? Sure. Does it mean?
12th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Jamison Williams.
Whoa! What?
Whoa!
What?
You were wrong.
You trade up. Time out.
I'm so happy right now.
Time out. Yes. That is correct. Everyone, it's live radio. I'll admit it when I'm wrong. Joey Plumeri.
Joey, was that
This is what you got. And by the way, Baltimore's on the clock. Their pick is already in. But Jordan Davis.
I mean,
I just had to take half my clothes off because I'm so upset. And you know what? My best friend at home is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. He is high on my prayer list now because he is at home. He's a very old guy.
they didn't even need a defensive lineman. This was not in the draft needs.
No, exactly. And TJ's over here like, look, I prepared for months on this thing, and they're going and drafting somebody they don't need. It's blasphemous. It's actually Philadelphia-is.
I know. It's so Philadelphia.
We just saw Kyle Hamilton get taken off the board to Baltimore. Well, the Cardinals have now traded the number 23 pick to the Ravens for pick 100. And hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen, Marquise Brown.
Whoa.
Out of Oklahoma from a year ago.
Hollywood
Brown is no longer a Baltimore Raven. The Tennessee Titans have traded A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for the 18th pick and more. First, they missed on him in the draft. The Philly Eagles have made terrible decisions in the draft. It's about time to make a right one. This almost rights the wrong for the Jordan Davis pick. Not quite, but almost.
So now
Josh and Kevin, what's up? And Riley Gleeman has just given me the thumbs up. It's confirmed. Josh and Kevin, are you alive? Did you hear what I just said? A.J. Brown is now a Philadelphia Eagle.
I'll just say this real quick. Christian Kirk and the Jaguars have ruined this for wide receivers. No one wants to sign any more wide receivers. That's why you're seeing a lot of wide receivers being drafted.
Who is this?
This is your mother.
Oh! Hello, Mom. Hello, Mom. This is Cindy Elmore from Blue Ridge, Virginia. How we doing tonight, Cindy?
Well, I'm doing good. I don't know about you. I think you might need to calm down a little bit.
I don't know, Mom. Washington. Okay, I would love for all of your moms to call in here and you don't say I love you. I'd love to see it.
Mom probably will. Now that you said that.
Yeah, your mom's probably like, oh, Josiah's mom called in? I got a one up there.
A few moments later.
Hi, I just wanted to call in. This is Scout's mom.
Hi, Scout's mom.
See, did I not say that she would call in?
You did say that.
Hey, Mama.
I agree. Trevor Penning, because somebody's got to replace Tron Armstead.
Yeah, I mean,
The New Orleans Saints select Trevor Penning, tackle, Northern Iowa.
And there it is. There's the guy.
Good
we'll
call.
get you.
I had the Ravens getting Linderbaum at 14. If they somehow trade down and get him at 25, I think this has to be a win, even if they lose Marquise. The fact that they've lost Marquise Brown.
25th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Tyler Lindenbaum.
There it is.
Center, Iowa.
There it is. Tyler Lindenbaum, the
W.
center out of Iowa.
That's a
the
steal.
Rennington offensive lineman of the year, two-time All-American.
Ooh, I was thinking linebacker.
Oh, you're thinking straight linebacker. Okay, my fault. So Levitt, Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm on board with Joey there. I was instantly thinking Devin Lloyd when I saw the Jags get that pick.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Devin Lloyd, linebacker.
Yep, there it is.
That's a good pick.
It just seemed like a good fit.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
For sure.
The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Smith, tackle, Tulsa.
Oh my gosh!
I had him there. I had Dallas taking Tyler Smith from Tulsa.
Yeah,
I got it right.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Jerry saw something else.
Yeah, Jerry will be Jerry.
You didn't even get the right Tyler.
That's what I'm telling you.
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm telling you.
Like he said Tyler, and I was about to click on because I keep track of who's drafted. I was about to click on Tyler Lindenbaum, and he said Smith. I was like, oh wow! I was like,
Yep, there it is.
oh, wrong George. Just like
Again, aged like milk.
just like the wrong Tyler, the wrong George. It's madness by George.
Okay.
Is it?
Kenny Pickett, quarterback, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Kenny Pickett, the complete smokescreen, the RKO from Mike Tomlin and company. They said, hey, years ago we missed out on a Hall of Famer Pitt quarterback, and we're not going to do it again.
I'm going to think logically. The Steelers is one of the best organizations for any young quarterback to go to. Kenny Pickett's one of the most quarterback-ready, if not the most quarterback-ready player out of this draft. And when it comes down to it, I think the Steelers are just looking to compete this year. And with Malik Willis, you have questions about that. Kenny Pickett, you don't necessarily have as much second round.
Well, that's why they're going to have a 20-year no playoff streak after Aaron Rodgers retires. Back to you, Josiah.
Well,
shoot, what are the Bears doing?
I'll say that. Oh, wow.
I wasn't going to say it, but we were all
I'll say
thinking
this.
I'm about to say it, man.
I heard you call out us Bears.
Oh, we were a Cody Parkey away from winning a playoff game 4 years ago.
Dude, he finished 6-11 last year.
Yep.
And it's like they're like, oh no, we're good, man. Our best receiver, Darnell Mooney, we're good.
Ooh.
I mean, guys in the Flash studio, they're joking on Zach about not getting a receiver. What are y'all doing? Y'all,
Yeah, oh,
y'all
come
don't
on,
have Allen
preach it.
Robinson
Preach
anymore.
it. Preach it.
Like, what are y'all
Let me hear
doing?
you.
The Green Bay Packers select Quay Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
Really late.
boy.
Okay,
I
come
am
on.
not
Come
happy,
back to the
boys.
mic and let's hear you. What you got to say? Let's go to the Packers fan, Mr. Zach Wheeler. We just heard it from him. The words, I'm not happy. What's up, buddy?
Okay, so here's the thing. You have the best quarterback in football. That's great. You do not have Devontae Adams anymore. You do not have a competent wide receiver 2. You don't have a competent wide receiver 3. You've got Adam Lazard, Randall Cobb, and who else? Amari Rodgers. These guys they're old. The younger ones aren't really that great. They're not consistent. Why do you take a linebacker? It's not that we don't need a linebacker. It's just we could have gotten Quay Walker in the second round. We could have got him at 28. George Pickens is sitting right there. Why not take him instead?
With the 28th
Heart is
pick
pounding.
in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Devontae Wyatt. defensive tackle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, no.
Before we're not gonna lose our mind. Okay. Time out. We're going to talk to Zach Wheeler, the cheesehead himself.
Devontae Wyatt is a pass rusher at defensive tackle. He can get in there and he can hit the quarterback. That's a good thing.
Yes.
But we still don't have a wide receiver.
They give a man like Aaron Rodgers such a big contract extension, even though he willingly pretty much tells them he wants to lose. He knew when he signed the contract extension that Adams was gone. He knows he has no receivers. All he cares about is his money. Mm-hmm. He is the Ben Simmons of the NFL, except for he plays. He has no competitive fire in him. He will never reach any sort of good status with me because he does not actively try to win championships for the Green Bay Packers. Thoughts?